Hi everyone, it's Jessica. Today is April 21st, 2015, and this is VEDA Day 21. Today I'm going to show you how to use appointment slots in Google Calendar. This is a feature that is only available in your Google Apps for Education or your Google Apps for Business accounts. Unfortunately, Google took this feature away from the gmail.com accounts a few years ago, but if you have one of the education or business accounts, you're good to go. So the first thing that you want to do is go into your Google Calendar. If you don't know how to get there, you can start from your Gmail and then go into the little quilt pattern, click on calendar, and then that'll open up your calendar. I recommend creating a new calendar first before creating appointment slots. A lot of times people will have multiple device carts. So maybe they're going to use appointment slots for iPad carts or Chromebook carts or other things that teachers are sharing in a building. And so that you might want to create a separate calendar for each cart or device that people are signing out. Some people use this for office hours or signing up for meeting times. And again, you want those things kind of separate from your own calendar. It just helps to be able to color code things. You can really quickly see who has signed up, which spots are still available. And so the first thing that I recommend is that you go into that little caret next to my calendars and you say create new calendar. It's going to walk you through the information that you need to fill in there. One thing that you want to think about is when you're sharing this calendar with others, you have two options here. You can share with everyone in your organization, or you can make it public. So if you have people who won't be signed in to in this case, Denver Public Schools Gmail account, you're going to want to make the calendar public, but you have two choices here. If you are okay with people seeing all the event details, so who has signed up, the description of the event, where it's taking place, all of those things, then you can just say see all event details. I recommend that setting if you're doing things like signing out technology or other materials, because it's really helpful for teachers to be able to see who signed up the iPad cart before me. If it's not there, I can contact that teacher, or if I'm running late, I can call the teacher and say, I'm sorry, my kids are putting the iPads away right now. They'll bring it down to you in just a couple minutes. So it's nice for them to be able to know who to contact in those cases. If, though, you're using this for things like office hours or meetings or things that are going to be a little bit more one-on-one and private kinds of things, you're going to want to say see only, free, and busy. So it's going to hide the location, the details of the event, who signed up for it, and those kinds of things. So you're going to choose whichever one you want. You can also share it directly with specific people. So if you have other people who will be managing this calendar with you, you can actually give them permission to make changes and manage sharing, or to make changes to events. That way you can kind of share that responsibility. I already created a calendar, so I'm going to go ahead and just cancel that. I'm going to show you the appointment slot feature itself. So all you do is choose the day and time that you want the first appointment, click on that, and then up here you'll see appointment slots. If you don't see that link up there, that means that you're not in an Apps for Education or Apps for Business account and you don't have that functionality. But you're going to go ahead and click on that, and then you can indicate what that event is. So I'm just going to say office hours. Make sure that you change this to the calendar that you want these appointments to show up on. So it's going to default to your own calendar. You're going to want to pull that off and put it into, in this case, I'm going to use the BFC signups calendar. Now, if you want to offer, say, 30-minute slots all day long, you're going to say offer as slots of 30 minutes, and then it's going to give you the opportunity to do that. You can also change it to 45 minutes, 60 minutes, however long you need them to be. In this case, I just want a single appointment slot, so I'm just going to create this one 7 a.m. spot. And then if you edit the details, you can actually indicate where it's going to happen. You can put in a description. You can also have a repeat. So say that you want to have, for BFC 5:30 for the Twitter chat, I'm going to have every single morning on the weekdays as a recurring event. And so there will be appointment slots available on all those. So I don't have to go in and create each individual event. I can create appointment slots that are going to just repeat automatically, and then people can sign up for them. So you have a lot of choices within there if you want to have a recurring event. And this is also the place where you'll see the link to the appointment page. So you'll want to get that at some point from the details so that you have that available. But I'm going to go ahead and save that. You see now on the calendar, it has created the office hours. Now if I go into the link that I was in before, that is in the details of the event, you can actually see the slots that it has created. So earlier I made a BFC 5:30 moderation for 5:30 a.m. every weekday. You can see those appointment slots there, but this is the one that I just created, that office hours. So when somebody wants to sign up for it, all you do is send them a link to this sign up page. They choose the one that they want and they click on it, and they're going to go ahead and say, what it is. If they want to change the appointment, they can. They can specify the location, they can put it in a description, and you'll see here, because I'm signed into my Google account, it's going to automatically say that I am signing up for that spot. I'm just going to go ahead and save it, and now it's been saved. And so what's going to happen is it automatically puts that event on the person's personal calendar as well. So now if I go back to my calendar, I can actually see here that I have signed up for that spot. On the calendar sign up page, you can see now that it's dark. It's not gray so that you can't click on it. So when people are going in to sign up for their slot, they'll see that that's not a time that's available. I can click on it and get the details here, but it's not going to look the same as if I were signing up to book that appointment. So that's the appointment slots. I'm hoping to use that for the BFC 530 chat, and so having people sign up for the topics and to moderate their topic on the different days, and crossing my fingers that that will work out nicely. I'm also going to be embedding it on our BFC website, but there's a lot of different things you can do with appointment slots, and really great use cases out there, especially I find in education. So it's a great feature to play around with. I hope that it was a helpful tip for you, and I will chat with all of you tomorrow.